This video will show you how to perform measurements of the middle ear using the Maico easyTymp line. Insert a fully charged battery into the device and connect the probe to the easyTymp. To get started, press either the red or blue arrow key to switch the device on. Operating the easyTymp is very intuitive. It will start in the test screen with the last used protocol. To select a different test, use the left top button to move to the Select Test screen for protocol selection. Before performing any measurements, best practice is to have a quiet environment. Make sure that the patient is comfortable on a chair or on an examination table if necessary. Small children may feel more comfortable sitting on a parent's lap. Standard tympanometry is performed according to the first protocol with a test frequency of 226 Hz. 226 Hz is recommended for adults and children older than half a year. Depending on your device configuration and purchase license, selection of 1000 Hz is available for children up to 6 months. Select the ear by pressing the red or blue arrow key. The measurement will be started automatically as soon as the probe is properly entered in the ear. The measured curve will be displayed simultaneously to the ongoing test. In addition, the test status is displayed in the screen header. To evaluate the result of your measurement, normative data from acknowledged standard is used. A result is considered a pass if the maximum compliance is in the normative range. A result is considered a no response when the maximum compliance is outside of this normative box. With the easyTymp, ipsilateral acoustic reflexes can be measured in addition to tympanometry. Contralateral measurements can also be performed using the easyTymp Plus and Pro version. Depending on your device configuration, you can measure ipsi and/or contralateral reflexes with various pure tone or noise stimuli. On the Select Test screen, select the protocol you would like to perform. Choose between automatic protocols for determining the reflex threshold or protocols with a fixed presentation level. The measurement starts automatically once the probe is properly placed in the ear. Before performing measurements of the acoustic reflex, a tympanometry is performed to find the maximum compliance pressure for better performance. At the conclusion of the test, the measurements results can be reviewed by scrolling down in the results screen. Results symbols are displayed at the top right corner of each result box. A check mark indicates a present reflex. A cross indicates no response. To be considered as a pass, the maximum compliance of the reflex must reach a pass criterion within a defined time range. Otherwise, it is considered as no response. With the easyTymp Pro version, you can also perform ipsilateral and contralateral reflex decay measurements. Select the reflex decay ipsi or contra protocol from the Select Test screen. Both protocols include standard frequencies. The measurement level is automatically set 10 dB above the reflex threshold. The measurement starts automatically once the probe is properly placed in the ear. The measurement values of the reflex decay test result are displayed simultaneously to the ongoing test and can be reviewed after the test is complete. Reflex decay results are shown following the measurements. When testing is complete, the measurements can be reviewed in the result screen. In the result boxes, the compliance progression over time is displayed. The data below shows the level, pressure, frequency and the decay result. The easyTymp Pro includes two protocols to perform measurements of the eustachian tube function. ETF intact is performed on patients with a normal tympanic membrane. ETF perforated is performed on patients with a perforated tympanic membrane or open PE tubes in place. Select the ETF intact or perforated protocol from the Select Test screen. ETF intact is performed by measuring 3 tympanograms on a multi-layer display. The execution of the test is assisted by instructions displayed in the test header. Before testing begins, instruct the patient not to move or talk until the measurement is completed. Any movement or sound may give unreliable results. As the test is progressing, the numerical information below the graph is displayed. Once the first tympanogram is complete, the pressure at the maximum compliance appears under pressure 1. The first message is displayed instructing the patient to perform a swallow maneuver. When completed, press Continue to proceed to the second tympanogram. The pressure at the maximum compliance appears under pressure 2. Following the measurement, another instruction is displayed to have the patient perform the Valsalva maneuver. Press Continue to perform the third tympanogram. The pressure at the maximum compliance displays under pressure 3. The 3 tympanograms are displayed in various colors for easy differentiation. Red or blue represent the test ear, gray represents swallow, green represents Valsalva maneuver. ETF perforated determines if the patient can open the eustachian tube when the tympanic membrane is perforated or an open PE tube is in place. ETF perforated will put the middle ear under start pressure of 300 decapascal and will hold the pressure for 30 seconds. The graph displays the vertical axis as pressure and the horizontal axis as time. Instruct the patient not to move or talk until the test is over. The measurement starts automatically once the probe is properly placed in the ear. When a seal is obtained, the device displays a message to instruct the patient. Let the pressure run a few seconds at peak pressure to verify a successful seal. Once the peak pressure has been obtained, ask the patient to swallow several times while the test is running. If the eustachian tube opens, a drop in pressure will be recorded. Repeated attempts to swallow will display a downward stair-step effect or a complete drop to 0 decapascal. Numerical results of the test are displayed below the graph. Each time the device detects opening and closing of the eustachian tube, the results are recorded. Results of up to 3 opening and closing events are displayed in the table below the graph. The test will stop after the time specified in the settings or the examiner manually stops the test. Depending on the configuration of easyTymp, the test results can be printed with a thermal Bluetooth printer or transferred to the PC with the Maico session software. To clean the probe of the easyTymp, remove the single-use ear tip and dispose it. Inspect the probe tip for debris. Wipe all probe parts with disinfectant wipe. Disinfect the housing of the easyTymp and its accessories by wiping the surfaces with a disinfectant wipe. Thank you for watching this video and stay tuned.
Wellness Pro is here for you, today and tomorrow.